It's Turin, Italy, 1889, and you just wrapped both arms around a horse in the middle of the street, sobbing. A cab driver was whipping the animal. You saw it, ran across the square, and lost your mind completely. Literally, you will spend the last 11 years of your life insane. But before that, you were the man who said God is dead. Welcome to the mind of Friedrich Nietzsche. Rewind to 1844. Your father's a Lutheran pastor. Very holy household. Very quiet. You're 4 when he dies. Your baby brother dies a few months later. Cool start to a childhood. Now you're the only man in a house full of women. They call you the little pastor. You cry at Bible verses. This will not last. You're a genius, though. Elite boarding school, studying philology. Professional ancient Greek nerd, basically. The University of Basel hires you. You're 24. You haven't even finished your doctorate yet. You meet the composer Richard Wagner. You're obsessed. Genuinely, embarrassingly obsessed. You write him fan letters. This also will not last. Meanwhile your body is quietly betraying you. Migraines, fading eyesight, stomach in permanent revolt. By 34 you're in so much pain you resign your professorship. Full pension. Basically retiring at an age most people are just getting started. You spend the next decade as a philosophical drifter. Always alone. Always writing. You fall hard for a brilliant young writer named Lou Salome. You propose marriage, twice. She says no. Both times. Your sister Elizabeth hated her anyway. So you do what any heartbroken, chronically ill, unemployed philosopher does. You start writing your masterpiece. Thus spoke Zarathustra. God is dead. Not an atheist gloating, a fire alarm. The old foundation is gone. Now what holds anything up? The Übermensch. Not a superhero. A person who builds their own values. You also cook up the eternal recurrence. Imagine living this exact life, forever. Could you say yes to that? Amor fati. Love your fate. Bold ideas. Groundbreaking stuff. So naturally, the book flops completely. 40 copies made. You give copies away. One uses the pages as scrap paper. You keep writing anyway. Beyond good and evil. On the genealogy of morals. Masterpiece after masterpiece, ignored by everyone alive. You're alone almost all the time now. No wife, no steady job, no real audience. Just you, a rented room, and a headache that never quits. 1888 hits and something shifts. You're suddenly writing at manic speed. 4 books in 1 year. You start signing letters as Dionysus. Then comes Turin, the horse, the collapse. You're taken home and a state doctor still can't fully explain. You spend your final decade unable to write, barely able to speak, cared for first by your mother, then by Elizabeth. Here's the twist knife. Elizabeth married a raging anti-Semite. She comes back a committed nationalist. Once you're no longer able to object, she edits it, cuts lines, bends it, toward views you actually despised. You die in 1900, believing almost no one would ever read your book seriously. Decades later, the Nazi Party gets hold of your sister's doctored version of your work. They love the word Übermensch. They ignore everything else. The irony is brutal. You wrote entire passages mocking German nationalism and anti-Semitism. Your name gets attached to it anyway. It takes another 50 years to dig your actual ideas out from under your sister's fingerprints. Existentialists build entire philosophies on your foundation. Sartre, Camus, all quietly standing on your shoulders. Today you're lying about what doesn't kill you making you stronger. On gym bros who've never opened one of your books. Kind of funny, honestly. The sickly, rejected recluse became the unofficial mascot of self-improvement culture. But underneath the merch and the memes, the old answers are gone. You have to build your own. So here's the real question Nietzsche left you holding. If your life looped forever, would you actually want that? If the answer's no, that's just information. Now you know exactly what to go build.